On any given day at the Dudley Zoo, visitors can walk along scenic wooden paths while lemurs hop freely all around them. Or they can check out the walrus enclosure and get up close and personal with the tusked mammals. But in 2018, there was one particular animal who drew much of the guests' attention. It was an 8-year-old snow leopard named Margash. The zoo was fortunate to have such a majestic and rare animal living there, and spectators seemed to always spend the most time admiring him. Now, usually it was kids that spent a long time staring into the snow leopard enclosure, and while the Dudley Zoo had a few leopards roaming the habitat, it was always Margash that enjoyed the most attention. Also, if you have not done so already, please subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell to get inspired by these real-life stories every day. Now, back to the story. While Margash's snow leopard buddies frequently laid low during most of the day, you better believe Margash was ready to put on a show at a moment's notice. His playful demeanor made him one of the zoo workers' favorite animals. Although Margash had a friendly personality, he was a wild animal. Workers always had to be on their guards when he was near. Employees had specific guidelines on handling every animal. But one evening, during a closing walkthrough, everything fell apart. One employee frantically motioned for the others to gather around the snow leopard enclosure. Someone left the door wide open, and Margash was missing. Workers looked around in a panic, unsure of where or when the snow leopard would appear. They needed to find the animal quickly. Dudley Castle was a popular place, and not an ideal spot for a leopard to be on the prowl. It would quickly turn into a nightmare scenario if Margash put his hunting skills to the test there. Employees quickly contacted zoo security, who arrived stocked with tranquilizer guns and floodlights. No one was going anywhere until Margash was located. And that was if he didn't find them first. After hours of careful searching, one of the workers miraculously spotted Margash on the edge of the wood line, about to bound off the premises and into the wooded land separating the zoo from unprotected people. Workers had to make a move. The zoo was well stocked with tranquilizer darts for situations exactly like this one. It was too dangerous to trap the animal while it was worked up and nervous. They needed to sedate Margash for everyone's safety. But strangely, it was the zoo's vet who advised against the tranquilizer and suggested using an actual bullet instead. Night was quickly falling, and they couldn't risk Margash escaping into the woodlands. Zoo security heeded that advice. A single shot rang out. Margash's death infuriated animal rights groups. Was there really no other option? Plenty of people were already on the fence about the ethical issues of keeping animals locked in cages, but Margash's death gave them a reason to call for change. See, not only was Margash an innocent animal who simply wandered out of his enclosure due to a zoo worker's error, but researchers estimate only about 5,000 snow leopards even exist in the wild. With Margash's death, there was one less. Julie Woodyer, the campaign director for a zoo inspection group called Zoo Check, was sickened by what happened. Snow leopards were shy animals, and since it was nighttime when Margash escaped, streets wouldn't have been flooded with people. She saw no reason why they used bullets. However, Dudley Zoo Director Derek Grove defended the zoo's decision to kill the animal. Although incredibly saddened by the loss, he had the safety of innocent people in mind, and if Margash injured anyone, he would have felt personally responsible. Margash will always remain a Dudley Zoo favorite, but nothing can bring the beautiful cat back. Even though zoo officials claim killing Margash was their only recourse, you hope the zoo enacts stricter policies so a tragedy like this one never happens again. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.